So fun fact, I started this channel on the 6th of May 2022, but really, I've been on YouTube for a much longer time. I don't remember how I got YouTube, or how old I was when I got YouTube, but for the sake of how long my account has existed on here, I'd say about 9 years, give or take. So I've lived with the site's creators since it was only 9 years old, and now I've grown up and surpassed the legal age to make videos. I thought I'd take a look back into how I got into making videos, because I'll admit, I didn't start YouTube at 13. I actually started recording at the age of 10. But my YouTube history goes much further than that. In around year 4 or 5, I can never remember, I was in a group of friends who liked to make homemade films. However, one day, the leader of this group, who we'll just call Mad Director Kid, decided he was going to do something different and interesting. And so, he ended up creating a gaming channel. It wasn't spectacular or anything, he was only 9 after all, but it definitely worked. He gained views for it. And as someone who had grown up with YouTube, I had admired YouTubers back then because, I say this like it was 100 years ago, YouTubers weren't assholes who did stupid things for money and genuinely made content for the sake of making content. And I'd always aspired to be one of those creators with a high sub count and essentially have a job from gaming my heart out. It captivated me. But I didn't know how to execute it. On the 21st of July 2018, I made my first ever video and I absolutely hate this piece. It sounded like I swallowed helium as a hobby because I just can't get over how high my voice is. But either way, that awful video spiraled into a 2-parter and eventually, I decided to take a visit to my old worlds in Minecraft for content. And even if I hate everything about how I sound, these videos aren't actually that bad for a 9-year-old, especially editing wise. This was my introduction to Final Cut and you can really tell. I used way too many unnecessary edits that didn't make any sense. But as secondary school rolled around, along with the year of our deaths 2020, I started to take a more Tommy-in-it approach to this whole YouTube thing. Minecraft Bart's survival episodes, where every word said was in a bright neon impact font text, and a whole lot of Fall Guys as well. And to be honest, yes it does get cringe every now and then, but I knew what I was doing. And I can still appreciate that nearly 3 years later. Also, if you can't tell, this is the year I got into watching WilburSoot, so might have impacted my content style a little bit. Now I continued to make Minecraft videos straying away from the more popular side of things in 2021, where me and my mate Callum did every single map and every single minigame under the sun, and recorded all of it. Survival Skylines, The Hive, speed runs, Cubecraft, Build Battle, Death Run, and my everlasting favourite, survival games. Survival games are just plain fun, fight me! But after a whole load of videos spanning 2021, the New Year's special premiered and the channel finally fell silent. There were a lot of complications in the first 3 months of that year, but after a while, I finally moved on from my gaming roots and went to pursue something I had talent in: animation. You see, I tested out my artsy skills a lot on my gaming channel, by first having animated webcams on the videos, then moving on to whole animated stories and segments for the videos, and finally, on the 26th of August 2021, I made a fully animated video on space. The video's animation was utterly appalling, to be honest with you, only being 10 frames a second. It was just way too slow and jittery, and all the humour was executed so poorly it flops like me 2:23 AM every night. But ignoring all of that, this was the thing that allowed me to create something incredibly spectacular. This very YouTube channel. And 16 uploads later, we're here, in 2023. I have just over 60 subscribers, and over 100 average views on each and every video. So I just want to take this moment to thank you all watching my videos and allowing me to make what I love. This experience has been way too surreal, and it would have never happened without my own self-confidence, my friends' support, and you. Hope you all have a good year.